in Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll run. Here's Devon and a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
He was brought down by Miles Murphy.
Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, into a sea of defenders, have intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now Smith going to change the play. Now Geno on 1st down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Geno now to throw. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cowboys 0. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Cowboys at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
That's good.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Purdy to throw. It's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Purdy now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 0.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Achane is in. Touchdown, Dallas. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
They're on the 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
And Smith's throw complete to McBride. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Geno. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Smith keeps it on the sneak. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now their defense came through with a goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting and drive. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Across midfield, he's on his way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darius Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in the offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Throwing is Smith. Locates Kamara on the out route. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Smith throwing again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Smith. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Purdy will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Purdy. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we also about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and we're still talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5. You know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 16 yards.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Off of play action, here's Smith.
And that is caught downfield by Thomas.
Touchdown, Vikings. Ian Thomas, 33 yards.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
Gino's going to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain. Purdy off the play fake.
And that is complete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Complete. It's Johnson. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
6-yard pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Now Geno. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that is going to tie us at 18. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That's probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goal.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And some room to roam now.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Purdy's throw caught here by Dosich.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
They will find Davis. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Purdy.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Smith here, an audible at the line.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Smith looking to throw on 2nd down.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Alvin Kamara. A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Kamara up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno now to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. action. It's Smith. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. They'll go for a gain of 7. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Desperation time for Smith on fourth down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Try to pound it in, Camara. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Camara trying again. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
They get this out left.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Here's a big one. It's fourth and goal. Here's Smith. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can do something.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That is intercepted.
Picked up by Avonte Maddox.
And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
One last throw here for Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
This ball intercepted. Now look out. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.